Welcome back, Black Panther. Go dogs. Oh, oh, oh. Hell yeah. Coach AJ Barber is locked in and loaded, ready to go. We ready. We ready. Alright. I gotta catch up a little bit. So, on the last game to be played, Eagles Nation was up by like, I think 2 touchdowns, he was saying. With like 3 minutes left in the game, and then his internet shut out. He tried to run it a second time and still wasn't going, so... I just gave him a force win. TBH honest. But, hell yeah. Looks like Zay, Drew, and Delusional Lions fans all got a win. I probably have the toughest matchup. We're taking on 22nd ranked 2-0 South Carolina. This is my first SEC matchup. Why do we all got these Wi-Fi issues, man? I don't fucking know. Excited for Madden 27 because of the Persona engine? Please tell me you're kidding. Please. I would really enjoy it if you were kidding. Yeah, so we have 105 coach points that we haven't spent. I gotta catch up on recruiting. A lot of stuff. Oh, that's cool. We are currently recruiting the top-ranked national prospect. Damn, so is Zay and Drew. But we're first, baby. Already got locked out of 2 other guys. I can't remember if I offered scholarships to these guys. I don't think I did. No, I don't want Cam Capers. I don't think I wanted Lamar Saunders because of his coverage. You know Madden gonna let us down. Yeah, damn right. Hey, shout out to the Persona engine though. Oh my god, our schedule is fucking brutal. Who the hell is that? We're gonna schedule Duke Fay for week 4. His conference prestige is his deal breaker. Look, we really could get him. We really could. You want some conference prestige? Look no further than the damn SEC. Look no further. Yeah, he looks really good. Coverage certainly needs to be worked on, but he's fast as hell. 90 tackling, 91 strength, 87 hit power. And he's a gem? Come on. Come on. We gotta get this dude. Did I offer him? I'm pretty sure I offered him a max. Yeah. And we're paying you money. A lot of money. We're also going after Ep.2 Mafi. He's able to have a visit scheduled. Look, I want to go Bama. But we're going to lose to Alabama. But imagine if we don't. Imagine. No, we're going week 4. We have a complimentary visit. Deal breaker is proximity to home. Why have we not scouted out or offered scholarships to these guys? Jimmy Marshall locked us out. What the fuck, dude? Alright, fine. I'm rescinding your scholarship. How many fucking scholarships did we offer to people? Cam Fisk is ready for a visit. Alright, Cam. You're coming to watch us lose to Bama. Jermaine Archibald. Oh my god. Georgia's running away with it. We haven't offered oh, we did offer a scholarship. We haven't put hours on them though, that's crazy. I don't think we're gonna get many of these 5 stars. I mean, Darren Bohannon hasn't been offered a scholarship. And he's not that bad. Chris Reeves hasn't been offered a scholarship. Oh, he's a gadget receiver. 89 throw power. Alright. Oops. Cantwell looks good. Fuck. It's gonna take forever to scout out. Alright. God, we don't have any money, but we'll offer a Scally to... You know what? We'll just offer the base ask to Darren Bohannon. I don't really like anything about Chris Reeves, receiver-wise. He's an interesting prospect. There's also Alonzo Hedgie. Oh, fuck, dude. We're gonna have to offer a scholarship to some of these guys with no knowledge. Absolutely no knowledge. And breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you. Sam Trahan. He hasn't gotten a scholarship. Okay, we only have 90. Or 190. Mario Manziel hasn't gotten one either. Shit, he's too expensive. Do you like the NIL system? Yeah, it makes me think. Could offer one to Hedgie. I don't really want to offer one to Reeves. So I think we will offer one to Hedgie. Only got fucking 25 NIL points to work with after that. Let's see. We're kind of in a good lead for Stephen John. So we can cut back his hours. Gives us 75. So we'll go with Trahan. We'll give him 35. And we'll give Hedgie and Bohannon. Oh, the math doesn't math. We'll give them 15 each. And we have 5 remaining. Give it a Trahan. Wait, how do we still have 5 remaining? Huh? Math hurts, math hurts, math hurts. Okay, I figured it out. Figured it out. Okay. Here is a quick update on the squad. If you didn't watch episode 1, Kamario Taylor Star Dev sophomore quarterback. Fluff Bothwell. I think it's Bothwell. Fluff Bothwell. I don't fucking know. We're gonna have the commentary on because it's late at night. I'm not trying to be too loud. So I guess we'll hear it. Paris Hurd Davis. Fluff and Camario Taylor are on the thumbnail, by the way. And Anthony Evans, Aiden Williams, Zion Riggins, Marquise Johnson, Braylon Black, Marshawn Evans. Yeah, South Carolina is a tough matchup. We just got through 2 tough matchups, so shout out Sam West. O-line is meh. Not too good. D-line is solid. We got a good D-tackle room. Linebackers are meh. Got a really good corner in Kelly Jones. Rest of it is meh. And then safeties are pretty good. Isaac Smith is a stud. Special teams, solid. We got some speed on the kick and punt return. For sure. Looks good. Let's go to South Carolina. South Kakalaki. Yeah. Camario Taylor versus Lenoris Sellers. Simon McAllister. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, dude. We cannot press this week at all. Fucking cheat code in college football, Nick Harbor. 6'5", 242 with 99 speed. You have Nitro Tuggle. Pretty fast as well. O-line looks pretty decent. Hello, Dalton. You said the exact same thing last time I was live streaming. So you're a bot. Dylan Stewart, really good. Gabe Brownlow Dindy, pretty damn good. Justin Okoronkwo. Linebackers are their weakness. Pretty decent cornerback room. Mason Love. What does Mason love? Okay. It's a winnable game. It's a winnable game for sure. South Carolina has allowed 0 points per game. Are you joking? That is frightening. Lord help me. We're going to be the first team on the year to score points on them. I believe. Hail State. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Okay, let me go get coffee. Some late night mud water. I'll be right back. My girlfriend is the best. No, she isn't holding a gun to the back of my head.
What?
I just said that to see how you'd react. I love you.
Love you.
Yeah. Alright. Game plan, don't lose. I think it's a pretty solid game plan.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Crowd is loud, crowd is loud.
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started.
Here we go.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it here. And we've been really eager to see this matchup.
Win up front. Okay, that's our game plan.
Elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season.
Greatest of all thieves. All right.
And who wins it?
Bubble. Good swarm.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early.
All right, don't
down.
press.
What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
From the gun on third down, Sellers.
Fuck, dude. Nick Harbor.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage.
He's so
Moving the chains
fast.
out to the 34. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly
Yeah,
where
we
he's
might not be
going.
able to play man-on-man at all.
Trust.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1. If you
We'll
want
try it
to chase
again.
a championship, really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Oh, no.
It's Harper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Gotta stop that man right there.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeps it on the option.
There you go.
And he'll
There you go.
lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The run inside.
Nowhere.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He'll pitch it.
Swarm it.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, and now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one.
I know why this is happening. Maybe. Somebody has got to remind me in chat until I get this down.
And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Sellers to the air again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Gamecocks aren't threatening on 1st and goal.
Dude's ridiculous.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it.
Go? What? What just happened?
So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. The Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
Huh?
Bothwell, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And this running back, man, he's been so...
Oh, my brain is about to... I've never seen that. All right. I don't think EA's ever seen that. They thought we were on offense immediately.
Offense has stayed on schedule, stayed on script. Now, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be really, really fun. I think we're going to figure out, Palmer, how special he is. Can he carry this offense against an elite challenge on the other side of the football?
Yeah, and he's going to have to make people miss. That's going to be a big key today because the lanes aren't going to be there the way he's used to seeing them. And this is a defense that takes a lot of pride in their ability to gang tackle as
the
well.
ass swat.
This may require a little bit of extra effort. He may have to make people miss behind the line of scrimmage just to get positive yards. But one thing you know about this guy, he's got elite ability, but this is a massive challenge.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Not for fluff.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
They said Bothwell.
All right, defense. That's
I did hear that.
We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's what quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Yeah. Big run.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough to just running back and get into space and make the big game.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going hand in the ball.
Taylor wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical.
I pressed the wrong button, but he should have caught that.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
That was a good punt.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this. Makes the grab in their space. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Justin.
Just immediately bailed him out at field position. Jesus Christ. That's not roughing the passer.
Advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Sellers makes the catch. It's Bennett. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Sellers on the play action. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
13 of 13.
5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's McAllister. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets away. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Jesus Christ.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. And he's knocked down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check.
Fucking hate South Carolina. Lenora Sellers is 14 of 14.
Ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Receivers are catching everything.
Over this 3rd down play to open the period. Right back to the well. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they've been OP for a couple of years.
On the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, we got to shut these fans up.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Gotta hold that block.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's crazy.
The closest guy to the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line.
About to get our ass beat.
Ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Got it.
Oh, my.
Run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. And ill-advised.
It's not roughing the passer at all.
By that defender as he makes contact.
It wasn't even somebody I was using.
And it'll cost his defense. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Sellers. Moving away from pressure. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are
Good defense.
still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. The give from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The run inside. It's McAllister. Breaks into the open. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play.
This is brutal. I don't know if I put the sliders in wrong because I had to alter them a little bit.
Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I don't know what's happening. We're getting punched in the mouth.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Nothing I can really do about it.
Looking for space. It's Clark. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
That's on us.
Way too anxious there, and they just
Not user in that guy.
down with a penalty.
Wow.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Three yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Clark.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the back. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it behind the line. It's McAllister. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Quick release by the QB. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is perfect.
Our defense isn't playing perfect, but they're keeping us in it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside
Kaiju.
his 5.
Kaiju.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's check in quickly.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Here on the Bulldog sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle to communicate.
I don't like any of these pass plays.
Against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
I have to get some basic plays in.
Taylor wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays.
Where do we throw? You know? Like, I'm seriously wondering if I messed up with these sliders and putting them in. There's nothing open. The check down, that goes for maybe 2 yards.
The sack at the 20.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week and dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that.
What am I supposed to do?
Pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your turning it on. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Left guard's hurt.
They'll move the wide receiver. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
Stack the pressure on that side.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long.
Stat sheet looks ridiculous. 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
It's just disappointing. Their receivers are catching everything. There's been like, I think, at least 6 catches in traffic.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down.
Make it at least 7.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And double up Nick Harbor. It's a run anyways.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3
That's good.
times. The kicker will try it again. Never a doubt. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have? Holly?
Gotta get something going.
The Bulldog sideline. I can tell you this crowd has played a factor.
They're pressing every play.
On the road in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2.
Like it.
Man, that
Am I tripping balls? No, I'm not. There is nowhere to go with the football.
Their hair on fire. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Get to the line quick.
Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. He makes it.
Hey, finally, we got a catch in traffic. Let's go.
Down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the side, got the first down with his feet. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the
Got one more. Come on, come on, come on.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Just got to take a field goal.
Comes the field goal unit.
This will be the first points scored on South Carolina this year.
Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down and take us to halftime. And we
Brutal.
are headed to halftime.
Brutal, brutal.
Squad's headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College
Interesting.
Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans in their
Oh,
matchup
that's
against the
DLF's team. We already know who won.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's Michigan State looking to come out on top in what has
Oh, wow.
been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
Arkansas upset Georgia.
Williams-Brice Stadium. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day.
Arkansas State has given TCU a run for their money.
Defense is zagging, dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Yeah, this is crazy. I haven't experienced anything like this on CFB 27 yet, especially because we're on All-American. There's like some Heisman or All-Madden bullshit that's going on. 23 of 23. (23 of 23). Kamario Taylor is 3 for 8. Even with all that, we're somehow still only down 2 possessions. Yeah, it's not really a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm totally down for a challenge. It's got to be in the right way. You know, we get 2 roughing the passer penalties that aren't roughing the passer. That's been an issue. This whole time we've been using this slider set. It's been the main issue. And now we got what they call the Robo QB. That's what it is. No one wants to get their ass beat by a Robo QB. Going 23 of 23. Especially if you don't know what this slider said. I played true to the house rules, which are that you user a D lineman at the start of a play, particularly a passing play, and you can't switch to a secondary defender when the ball's in the air. You have to wait until it's caught to let the animation play out, which is why I brought up the catches in traffic. IQB starring Will Smith. That's what it feels like, and it's never fun to play. Very unrealistic and just frustrating.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Mississippi State head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past
There you go, Fluff.
marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to Fluff.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fluff Bothwell again. And there was no
It's my fault.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Here we go.
Exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
I don't like this. Can't audible out of it.
He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They're in their own
Same blocks.
territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why
We didn't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here.
What are my linemen doing? Why are they rushing?
Sellers. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunt. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Gonna run it. It's McAllister. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
25 of 25.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
26 of 26. Another catch in traffic.
Hold on just a minute here as the officials
It's gonna stand.
have a second look.
Oh, this is not fun. Kind of sucks.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
I mean,
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
I'd legit rather be down 25-3 if Mario Taylor threw like 3 picks, and it meant that Lenora Sellers was throwing like 60-70%. That'd be nice.
Stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot, they try it short, they've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's McAllister. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Oh my god. And it couldn't be a pick 6 because I'm stick drifting. This is insane. I'm just getting fucked over at every avenue. Even when something good does happen. It's brutal.
Important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Got it in the middle, it's West. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Hauls it in with one hand. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. There's a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Throw him off guard.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion?
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now give it to Fluff. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them.
Got it.
Going for the goal line. Give him 6.
Oh, finally.
Mississippi State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Coach wants to go for it.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Taylor wants to throw. They'll run the screen. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
All right, we don't ever give up.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Fires to the tight end. Shakes him in, and he might take off. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the move, it's McAllister. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard.
Our run defense is the one thing that's working out very well.
Statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Free play.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quick release on the RPO. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Here's Sellers to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Knocked down for the tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal, that is a victory for them. Flushed out of the pocket. Thought he saw some
So glitchy.
defense closed quickly.
I'll take it though.
One on the play.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy.
I don't know why they're going for it.
Football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback.
Fucking assholes.
Ready, and they force the 4th and goal.
Yeah.
They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack.
I don't think we're ready.
Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on
That's GG's.
that turn and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. That's caught. It's Tuggle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Running inside. It's Clark. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeps it himself.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down.
Sure.
You could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss.
Looks terrible.
4th down.
They call it a
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that.
You gotta be kidding me.
Out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Oh, better look out.
Just
Not a
whole lineman bouncing me into the traffic.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the
No
first
fucking
down.
passing plays in this
You gotta reload
formation.
quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Just fucking run the ball.
On 1st down, it's Bothwell again. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Working on the right. Lots of running room. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Mississippi
Our one and
State
only
will
big
attempt-
play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does.
We'll just sit here.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Bulldog! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy he's looking for.
Barely alive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Might be calling a hot route. Taylor wants to throw it. Pressure coming, and they got it.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Oh my God.
Outstanding athleticism.
Oh my God.
Not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage.
That's when I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that.
Oh my God.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. What a complete
Oh my God.
decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
I didn't run it backwards.
That stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Sellers. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On target.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. The RPO, it's complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Looking down the middle.
No PI.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Fires to the big fella. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Taylor wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Mississippi State calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Looking deep.
Dropped it. Wow. That's kind of a exclamation point to the vibe of this game.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, will go on.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, not much to say that I haven't already said. Look, credit to their defense. That's not even what I'm upset about. It's that. It's that for sure. That was the immersion killer. Look, Lenoris is good. Good quarterback. Unless he's playing in high school, he ain't that good. You know, I don't think... Yeah. Not a single drop. We only registered to have one, but if you were watching the game the whole time, we had multiple. And if it's true that a corner was out there playing wide receiver, that's concerning. It wasn't even Nick Harbor that killed us. It was Brady Hunt, their tight end. You know, our run game played amazing. Had their starting running back average less than a yard per carry. We didn't get a single sack though. The one interception that we got was kind of luck. And it's like, if we look at their corners, now Vakari Swain is decent. 84. The only other corner that made it on the stat sheet was a 78. You know, we got a 85, an 82. 77. Not the best receiving core, but looking at it on paper, I feel like we should have been able to be at least competitive. I don't know. I can't believe that game by Sellers. Kamario Taylor, say what you want about the 51% completion percentage. He played as good as he could, in my opinion. I don't know how you beat that. You know, I'm gonna take a piss, and then I'm literally gonna take the time to go through SGN's slider release video. See if I messed anything up. Because I'm confused. And if I didn't mess anything up, I really hope next game isn't like that, because then that means it's a profile delete issue. Which I hope it's not. But, we'll see. Fair warning. I'll be right back. Okay. Let us investigate if I did something wrong. Start in the main menu. All-American. 13 minutes, 20-second runoff. That's correct. There's his wear and tear sliders. Classic passing. AI wide receiver is off. Off on, I mean that, what does that affect? User controlled defenders will auto move. That didn't affect us. That didn't really affect us. $10, $50, $50, his precipitation sliders. Penalties, illegal contact off. I actually got to turn this visual feedback stuff off. I like previous play information. I don't know if he has that off. No, he has it on. Okay. Main menu stuff is good. Back into Dynasty. The gameplay sliders. Before I went live, I reset, imported custom sliders. This is all 50. Power and accuracy 50. 30-70 for punt power and accuracy. 50 for kickoff power. This is same as the main menu. And then penalties. 60 offside, 70 false start. 50 holding, 53 face mask. 50 DPI. These two are on. Blocking the back at 50, that's on. Roughing the passer at 51. Illegal contact off. Okay. That part's good. Now to auto subs. Zero 1 70 80 50 75 70 80 25 75 70 80 70 80 0 100 I have to watch an ad. $50.75 for corner, $75 $100 for safety. Nope, I got everything right. did not put in anything wrong. Okay. Let me just grab a screenshot real quick. Send that over to SGN. I'm also going to highlight that we didn't have a sack. Yeah, and tell me I'm not tripping. So we got an 85 receiver with 94 speed, 95 excel. 82 receiver. A 78, 77. And if we want to get deeper into it, their catching isn't the best. Williams has good catch in traffic. Man, Zion Reagans is not a very good receiver, huh? The route running for these two guys are pretty good. Ranging from the high 80s to the high 70s if we combine them both. And then if we go to South Carolina, they're only one overall better than us. '87, '85, '70. Okay, okay. Not good man coverage, though. That's the thing. Collier has good press. That's not as suspect as Sellers going crazy, but it's still a little bit sus. Just purely because of the man coverage. Oh, the O-line versus our D-line. I should probably show you all that. Because keep in mind, we didn't get a single sack. We got an 82, an 80, an 84, 80, 79. Again, not the greatest D-line, but they're pretty decent, pretty solid. South Carolina, they have one good, really good lineman, Jacarius Peak. They got Poku at an 84, but then after that it's 78, 78, 78. And it's like their right tackle has 78 pass block. Right guard has 81. Center has 90. '87 power and finesse. 81, 85. Not too much of a stretch. Just had to investigate that. The biggest stretch was sellers going crazy. I mean, shit, if we were like Middle Tennessee State, then yeah, I would have believed it. But it's just crazy. Crazy. All right. Championship contender went down to a C. I got 4 visits this week, including for Duke Fay. We got locked out by a lot of guys, though. Missouri is ranked. I did not know that. They're 3-0. They're averaging 45 points per game. That is ridiculous. Let's max out receivers and tight ends. Max out O-linemen for sure. Get an advanced look at D linemen. We have 150 hours. Let's remove all the guys that have blocked us out. Okay. Put max hours on Trahan. I thought we had a quarterback that we offered a scholarship. Oh. We have an F playing style. And he already got a scholarship as well from Ole Miss. Shit. No. At least we got Kamario Taylor as a sophomore. Hopefully he doesn't transfer. I thought Stephen John was a gem. I mean, we can't really do anything with this NIL being in place. No one's ready for a visit. You can try to figure out Duke Faye's third motivation. Hopefully it aligns with us. Could be gamer. It is gamer. Cool. Can't do anything there. Could see if we have a good third motivation for Cam Fisk. Shit. No, we can't figure that out. I mean, hopefully it's Sunday player, but yeah. Kind of screwed right now with recruiting. Unless we get that 5-star. Then all will be forgiven. Alright, let's take a look at MSU. They're an 82. So on paper, they're certainly beatable. Ahmad Hardy is going to be the main guy to stop. They also have Jamal Roberts. Receiving core is good though. Caden Lee is a dog. Got a good tight end. Caden Green is amazing. Yeah. Right tackle is the one to attack, because other than that, their O-line is crazy good. D-line could be manageable. Linebackers are decent. Corners are solid. Safeties are meh. We do have our home crowd. That should be an advantage. We need a bounce back win. Like big time, like right now. I'm gonna go dark mode alternate. Come on.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in with Coach Eli Drinkwitz before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season.
Let's go.
Guys, back to you.
Let's go.
Thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense will dial up.
Damn, Ahmad Hardy went off.
Ahmad Hardy, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game.
It's alright. It's alright.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Simmons. And the physical play there forced.
No one there to remind me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's only one play. And that was a good hit.
Incompletion on first down.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending it.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
It's okay. It's okay. Get the nerves out of the way.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Hardy. Got enough for the first. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Throwing Simmons. Working that left side now. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
There's the pressure. Snagged out of the air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Hardy.
Nowhere.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. This offense is moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the
Get a stop. Get a stop.
They'll go for it on fourth down. And he will not get there. How about this defense?
That's huge.
So Mississippi State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Love Bothwell. He is a steady, reliable, consistent consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If
No, he doesn't.
Past your second level, he's out.
What are they talking about?
Take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
And I have better
We're
blocks.
going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Here we go, Camario.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so
Dude.
good luck stopping.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with Buckbach. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Leads it with the back. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Picks up the first down. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Taylor wants to throw. Right on the money. There he goes. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one.
Tried to hold that.
And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Moving out to the right. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. After run, now throw. Gotta run it now. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Bulldog! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard?
Good shit. Good bounce back drive. There's something that I might want to change. And it's just with who I target the most. I think Marquise Johnson is currently in the slot. He's got good speed, but he's not as good of a route runner as Anthony Evans. Now we put Johnson on the outside with the speed.
With the tight windows, he can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again, and he'll be brought down.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Now here's Simmons. It's caught. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the
Great defense.
line. It brings up 4th down.
More cowbell.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. First play of the drive comes from the 38. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they run. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk.
All right, we got it.
Start with second down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Running to Green. Won't back down from anyone.
Go Fluff.
And gets it to the 29.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the...
Could be an alley. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Camario's taking a beating.
The 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Got it.
Good catch.
And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll run it with Boswell. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Down in tight to the goal.
It's me ringing the cowbell.
Good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchdown.
Torn labrum. Jesus.
Missouri's offense heads out and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
QB's hurt.
At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive. Great blocking
Yeah.
up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how aggressive to try to stop the run. I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off play action on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running
Dude,
back
what the
screen.
fuck?
Taylor wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
Why?
No harm, no foul.
Why is Evans out of the game?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Third and 6 yards to go. Might be changing the route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Cuts it out of the air. He's brought down the line of play.
That's why we need him in the game.
And they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense plays the option well. He's found a little success, but not much room this time.
Yeah, I wonder at this point, too, Reese, if he's just pressing a little bit too much. It's almost as if he's aware that he hasn't been able to hurt this defense with his legs so far, and now he's just trying to will it to happen, when maybe he should be giving the ball to somebody else based on what the defense
Didn't mean to pump fake. Jesus Christ.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback, and when somebody comes into my zone, then I'm communicating with the other guy, and they pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the
week we just had, we'll take the points.
And now forcing the fourth down.
They'll send out the kicker here. It is good, and that lead grows even bigger.
2-possession lead.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense is ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
Good shit.
Again, no gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. So now it's second and long. Might as well stick with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down to the 19.
What a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs.
Some simulated pressure.
Big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
Yeah, we got their number.
Their coverages on the back end, hoping to create
I don't know why they'd run it 3 straight times.
They booted away on 4th down.
You're really trying to get Ahmad Hardy involved.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up.
Where the hell is Fluff Bothwell?
Quarterback may change this route. Taylor wants to throw it.
Fuck,
And
dude.
the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Unloads to the
What a
left.
dot. Here you go, Camario.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd.
Find your best guy.
At the 41.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
Can swing momentum. Bringing it back. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown Tigers. A pick 6.
Not the best read, but Jesus Christ.
From that defender on the return.
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the
Can't
huge
catch a
play.
fucking
Gets
break.
points out of it.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. One storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ballgame. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep our eyes on. He said he was sore. He didn't miss any practice this week, but he is fighting through some things. I'll let you know what I see from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly.
It's already had an impact, dumbass. It's on 2 fucking picks.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Taylor wants to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Makes a catch.
Dude. Gotta fucking... Oh, you gotta make a move in the open field, dude.
The Tigers will call a timeout. timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little
Nah,
time
we're
to
going
dig
for this
deep
shit.
in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And how about this lower intestinal
Block.
fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Taylor wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air on first down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many...
Go Fluff. There we go.
So many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Should be 24-7. Honestly, even maybe 27 or 31-7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Simmons to throw. Got his man in the middle.
He dropped it. What are we talking about?
I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
It's all right.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
I think we get ball to start the second half.
We're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Hoosiers looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Starkville. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed
LSU got upset on A&M. Oklahoma beat the shit out of Georgia. Texas beat the shit out of Tennessee. All right.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third. Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has
Yes,
speed.
sirski.
Saw it on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback
Dude, alright.
back at the 43.
Yeah, Kamario Taylor is taking a fucking beating.
So you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This
Appreciate it.
half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now moving to his right, looking for it.
Dive and grab, that's beautiful.
You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms.
He's blocked for fluff.
I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal.
Yeah.
That was a stat. That was incredible.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Taylor wants to throw. Got it. Finds a breaks at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Here's a give to Bothwell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line.
Yeah.
They are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off Bothwell again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down.
Dangerous.
Incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense.
Coach Barber wants to go for it.
Guys on third down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Fuck, dude.
And
Fuck.
swatted away. It's a turnover on
All for
downs.
naught. All for naught. I'm getting...
Love when defenses are smart. Just swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
It's certainly difficult. Welcome back, Jamal.
One more time, it's Hardy.
Oh, my God.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
No, we can't.
He gets to the line quickly.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with the target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop, and still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field.
Crazy. All right. It's because we have visits, guys, including the #1 prospect in the nation.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hardy. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some...
It's been a thing in college football for as long as it's been back. If you have visits, the game's going to be harder.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop.
They're gonna go for it. Yep.
Yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately
Make a
needing
play here.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll start on the ground with Buckwell. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Yeah, yeah. At least we can match it.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really,
He does.
really good.
He's our best receiver.
That last play call by the offense.
Really good route runner as well.
Defense, man. Number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Firing to the right, complete. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Lamar Jackson play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw.
Appreciate it.
Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Gotta catch that.
Pass is incomplete.
Should have thrown
Loose by the hit.
that quick hitch.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all,
He dropped it.
as soon as his hand gets to the ball,
Oh,
you can tell
fuck.
the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away.
Got it.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Is it... I know Camario's injury risk is high right now. Oh, it doesn't show? Okay. It's on the fucking depth chart. Yeah. Evans is increased.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers setting out their offense, ready to get this drive started.
He's fine.
This drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field.
And we have a decent wide receiver too.
Some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Simmons on the play fake.
Get him.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front.
Yeah, true.
Athletic, and they are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there, that play action.
Several defenders there to get him on the
Now we go
ground.
cover 4.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a
There's no way this should be 3-0.
The cowbells ringing on this 3rd down
You gotta be kidding me. How does that even happen?
Caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
How does that even happen on prevent defense? Oh, because this game's bad. I forgot. This is a deep zone. This other safety is a deep zone. For one, I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to be over here. And then for two, this guy gets bumped in, and then it just turns to man coverage. I mean, pass interference aside, like, why are we playing man when I called cover 4? Hello?
So scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. It's just... It really doesn't even matter. It's just that thing that's implemented into the game that I was telling you about. He's a 77. Awareness is a 75. Does that make you forget a play call entirely? I'm not sure. Considering our 87 overall strong safety was on that side too. And so is our will linebacker, whose awareness is at an 82. I don't think that makes you play man coverage instead of cover 4. I think it's because we have visits.
Explosive play.
The option, the keeper, stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Not to break immersion, but
Leaves him looking at 2nd and 14.
just being honest.
Here's a give to Hardy. Nowhere to go.
All right.
Same song, second verse, as this defense is
Let's try this again.
Great job by the defense.
Hey guys, you see that? That's a zone coverage. Let's play that this time. Let's do it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Play stops the drive.
Look at what happens.
A big explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that.
It's crazy. What the fuck, dude? Fucking goddamn sports company.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
You're so lucky. I love American football. Basically, you're saying you called the wrong play. I guess I called a broken play. I mean, if you scrub back, I know you're probably joking, but yeah, no, we called cover 4.
They go back to work with a
Hurry, 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 hurry.
handoff, fluff Bothwell. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Honestly, I wouldn't.
This offense has really done a nice
I wouldn't
job
doubt
on
it.
the ground. Like, the ground game
That's
has
probably
been
what it
solid.
is.
Nice job opening
Cover
the
4 out of that
running
particular
the football.
formation is
Consistent with the run.
broken.
And as this game creeps along, right? If they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll give it to Fluff. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one.
So I had this whole conversation in our youth franchise about, or Dynasty, sorry, about run game being more difficult. And don't get me wrong, I love Sim Gaming Network. Awesome dude. Great slider creator. He's like, you gotta ID the mic, bro. Right? You gotta ID him. Well, okay. So this is a base play where the right guard's gonna pull into this gap. There's one right here. Where the left guard is, because that's halfback base. So I change it, and I'm like, hey, this guy's the mic. Go to the second level when you pull and block him. And right guard just said, I see you. If I block here, there's a wide open hole. Except, no, I'm not gonna do that. Let's go block the edge.
Much doing on that one.
Alright.
And man, you gotta like the swarm of this defense.
Fuck me, I guess.
Get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not gonna always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
This is so Jonas Vindale.
Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
So do we cut the right guard? I think that's the biggest question that we have right now. Can I get to 50? Can you let me? Oh, I had triangle. I had a lot of things open. Fluff out of the backfield, but hey buddy, what are you doing there? 'Cause I was about to go underneath. He was wide open.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Splits the uprights.
Also, Kamario Taylor is about to die.
Now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense.
Because we can't block.
Now they gotta score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Playing WWE, UFC, takedown denial.
Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field.
If we get a stop here, especially, we might have to chew clock and bench him.
Opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. A strike downfield. Now they've got a little room to work
Put his
with.
body on the line.
28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Simmons. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Tigers want to crank the tempo.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot. But here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot harder to lose this football game. So don't be too aggressive. Play back. Try to get the stop and try to force the field goal.
That previous play, I was holding down. It's such another. It's another continual issue. I was holding down X.
After some of that lost ground on second down.
Lineman just ran right by him, and then you got that play.
Austin Simmons firing again. Hauls it
That's
in.
roughing the
They
passer.
make the stop, but there is a flag on the
Except,
field.
is it really roughing the passer? Probably not.
This defense.
Sorry for the pausing so much. I'm not really sorry. I'm lying. Yes. Severe contact.
To protect the lead, you have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give to Hardy. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. A run for the quarterback. Pulled down for the tackle. This crowd
Appreciate it.
rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help.
Do not get beat deep. I swear to God. I don't know what the fuck this motion is doing. Oh, God. It's getting them a touchdown.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Oh, bull fucking shit, dude.
After moving the chains through the air.
Hell yeah.
Here's Hardy.
Alright.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can
Still a
answer the
two-possession
bell.
game, but there's a lot of time left.
Already for this offense.
Why is Fluff Bothwell on the kick return? What are we doing?
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
What is going on?
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Bulldog sideline.
Suck my dick, Holly Rowe. No, I can't now.
A much higher ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up.
I can only pray that he does not die.
Execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen.
We need Fluff to carry us.
Back to you.
All right, Holly. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical.
I pray he does too, because we're about to run right behind him.
Got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Good enough.
Enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Please. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Let's go.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get
Nope. I don't know what Coach A.J. Barber is doing.
like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just
How about let's just kick the fucking extra point?
PAT unit on the field.
Um,
And the extra point is good.
It's my girlfriend's bedside lamp. It's pretty cool. It's a mushroom lamp.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
What the
It's
fuck?
complete on the right side. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Late night demons.
That's the type of explosive
After this
play you
game, are we
want.
staying on college football?
First down from the 42.
Playing Road to Glory? Are we going to play MLB The Show? Or are we going to play 2K?
It's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had
Grow the beard again? Eh. I kind of look homeless with long hair and a beard.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty
Titans
good
fan,
job
so I got
that
hella
time on the
Titans decor in my
option
room.
play of having someone dedicating
Hell yeah.
themselves to the quarterback to
We had a
get him
Titans
down.
franchise in Madden
Not enough to stop
26.
the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Only played for 3 years, but
Really needs to be
two-time
keen on this, 'cause
consecutive
they're
Super
gonna
Bowl
see this option
champions,
play
year
more
2 and year
as this game
3.
goes on.
Strip sack. Scuba score.
Defense picks it up. There he goes to the right. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
This is just complimentary.
I love the Blazers, and I'm so happy we got John Morant.
Doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
Defense in the run game is carried.
He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work.
Calling a young Shaq
Better than they have, and I
Small.
would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the quarterback caught up to
If we do play Road to Glory, should we continue our tight end Road to Glory, or
I tell you what, this defense,
start a new quarterback Road to Glory?
How great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing and
I always have a soft spot for quarterback career modes. They're fun.
third and long. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Trying to make
Look at that.
magic on the scramble. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw.
And how about the awareness by this guy on
Trying to burn this
No.
defensive back.
Pick that shit.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Tight end Road to Glory, it's actually pretty fun.
Quarterback feeling the pressure.
At least to play it is. My boy Cornelius McGee is a beast. Vernon Davis 2.0.
Here comes the heat.
Oh,
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you turn the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. This offense has been a big storyline here today.
Nah, Cornelius isn't boring.
So proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are.
it is a Vernon Davis comp for sure.
Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see
But
if they're able to keep up
if y'all want to see a quarterback, I'm definitely down for that too.
Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Let's see how they set the tone on first
We can
and
have
10.
both series.
They'll ride the hot hand. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found
Okay.
nothing at all that time.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Carnell Tate jersey would be hype.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Fuck Missouri.
Push that lead out a little further. most composed, well-prepared team, so how much
Hell yeah.
crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big
That dude's a dog.
They're still
Pun
jacked up,
intended.
And they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Fluff him well. Taylor takes off the armband. I like the armband. Oh, the armband. Yeah, we can edit that. Despite the 2 picks, I like the grit from Kamario Taylor. He was running well on the ground too. Bothwell and Paris Hurd Davis, really good combo. We finally got Anthony Evans III involved. Need to put him in the slot permanently. Yeah, I'm hella ready for the NFL too. Defense was dogging. Got to the quarterback a lot. Jalen Smith had an interception. Hell yeah. Super Bowl rematch, first night of the NFL, Pats Seahawks. That's gonna be hype. Okay, leaning towards doing a quarterback road to glory. Don't worry for any Tits McGee fans. Yes, that is Cornelius's nickname. We're not straying away from Cornelius. We're just gonna have 2 road to glories, just like we have 2 dynasties. Hopefully I'll see you next stream, Jamal, because we're about to go live with RTG. Regardless of what star rating we're going to make this quarterback, I think we're going to keep it on freshman like we did with our tight end. Appreciate it, Devin. And that's just because of the bullshit progression, as I'm sure y'all know. I'm not gonna have a fucking shitty booty ass player to start our college career because I'm failed stupid college moments. And then it's gonna take me like an eon to progress my player just so he can be like an 83 overall by his senior year. That's not happening. I don't think 2-star will be in the mix. I'd be open to a 3-star. I'd more likely want to do a 4 or 5-star. So, we'll see. Either way, I'll be back ASAP. With episode 1 of our quarterback road to glory. Great win for Mississippi State, though. Hail State. See you later, I'll BRB. I will say, great visit for Duke Fay. I'm optimistic. We got to get him locked up before week 7. Or at least enough of a lead. Zay is USC, he's in 2nd place. Drew is Michigan, he's in 4th. But yeah. Yeah, we needed that game. Needed that win. For Duke Fay. Dude's a monster. I need this guy on our squad next year. Need it bad. Alright. BRB.